It's one of those places that just kind of keeps you coming back. I can't really imagine my summers spent any other way.
I probably have been at the JCC for 17 years.
This is, I think, my 13th or 14th year.
This is my 9th summer on staff.
My first summer here was 20 years ago.
It's like my home during the summer, and I love my job here.
Well, I've always said that we have a great facility here at the JCC. We have a beautiful 68,000 square foot building with air conditioning. We've got a great 3-acre campsite, and then our satellite campsites. Those are great assets, those are great resources. But there's no greater resource than our staff.
It's very important for us to have a stellar staff. As I said before, we have campers that come all the way through the ranks. We call them lifers.
I always worship my counselors, and I do the best I can so that my campers feel the same way.
It's hard to explain the impact that a counselor can have on the child. The impact that they have is enormous.
Being a counselor is a huge responsibility, but at the same time, you're idolized no matter what you do. As long as you put a smile on your face and show the campers that you care and want to be here.
I do the very best I can to make my campers look up to me as a role model and as someone they can always talk to and have fun with during the summer. And you know, I think that's something that Mike and Jody always say at the end of every staff training, that we're here for the campers first.
We are very into our staff training and making sure that that training is going on all summer long. Every week we're bringing them back in. We want them to feel engaged and to always know that we're invested in them because we are invested in our camp.
I think the comfort that I feel at the JCC definitely was in huge part my counselors, which is part of why I love being on the administration team so much now, is that I can kind of work with the counselors and help them to become the counselor that I knew and loved when I was growing up.
A lot of what I do as a counselor is what I learned as a camper. And I think that's because at the JCC we have a very strong camper-counselor relationship, and it helps to build the JCC and the programs they have.
Most of the counselors here I've been either best friends with or close friends with since we were campers here.
As a counselor, I've been here for so long, and the community amongst the counselors is great.
Everyone knows everybody, everyone wants to work with everybody, so you get that sense of community and you have a real sense of pride in camp.
This camp creates an element of just fitting in and like being at home no matter whether it's your first year or your 10th year.
We really enjoy each other's company, and even though we're co-workers, we're really more friends.
We have sports leagues for our staff, and we have nights out for them. We throw them a big party at the end of the summer to say thank you.
And tell them how grateful we are. And grateful is really a word that we use a lot with our staff. We're truly grateful for them throughout the summer.
Being a counselor is so rewarding. If you have a child that's having a hard time and you get them to understand something, it's so rewarding. But the best part is that you build a new family.
It's a really great place to work. It's a great environment for staff. It's really like a family type of situation.
I love coming here every day. I am sorry that it's almost over. I'll be sad until next June when I can walk in and all these kids are coming back onto the camp and I can see all the counselors and we become one again. It's that special a place for I think everybody that's here.
Even though the kids are 5 years old and they may not be able to say, hey Adam, you know, thank you, I appreciate what you did. There's really nothing better than helping somebody else out. And you know, there's nothing better than seeing the growth.
I love working with kids. I love seeing the smiles on their faces, and I couldn't imagine working anywhere but here.